we're just going to get everything ready for our online course that we've got going this evening, and we wanted to show you a little bit about what happens behind the scenes. It takes a little while, doesn't it, to get us prepared?
It certainly does. So we're going to get everything, we have some lighting that we're going to set up,
yep.
So we'll start doing that. The way we do the online live courses is we have a laptop that we manage all of the kind of the chat with people. We see who's in the gallery, because we do give people the opportunity to ask questions and sort of interact with us live. But the most important thing is, for any of the close-up work where we are demonstrating like piping with flowers, we use this little microphone here, and that is right in front of, I'll just move this out of the way, so that's obviously the laptop. We are filming right in front of the camera, so the camera is going to be sitting here for any of the piping work, so that you get the perspective of us as if you are doing it yourself. So it's much better than looking at the action front on, because obviously you still can't tell
really
what angle.
Really close up, isn't it? It's really close.
Yeah, it's the wrapping of the video, of the bouquet, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've done all of the piping, we've made the cupcakes, we did the buttercream, then we did all the piping, and now it's the final exciting part, which is putting it all together and then wrapping it into the bouquet.
Yeah, so I don't actually know if we will use that tonight, will we? Or will we do that?
Yeah, I think we'll put it over there and then film it that way.
Yeah, but then what we could do, I think we did this before, is use that bit just to demonstrate the bouquet wrapping. We flipped for that bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
So again, we're always trying to think about what's the best way to do things based on the viewpoint, to make sure that people that have joined the course can see really clearly how everything is done from our perspective. I'm struggling with these.
These are a little bit different to the ones I've got at home.
Oh dear.
Honestly, just bear with us.
Bear with us, we will sort this out.
This is the most important thing actually, because we do want it to be really lit when we're filming, so everyone gets a really good clear view of what they're seeing. And it's quite good as well, because we'll show you in a minute about the wrapping. We'll get everything ready out and we'll show you what's involved and what we need to get out for when we're wrapping all these bouquets. But everyone's really excited, aren't they? We've had a few emails today.
Yeah, I really do like the last week of these live courses, because they run for 5 weeks. Well, not all 5 weeks, because actually our next ones are going to be 3 sessions.
3 sessions.
But basically, you work with us on a project, don't you?
Yeah.
So whether that's however many sessions that project warrants in terms of how much time it's going to need, and it's all done very much step by step, so that you work with us through the process, and then end up with a beautiful creation at the end of it. And that's tonight, really. That's the exciting bit, is putting it all together.
It's quite good, because all the courses that we do builds up your portfolio as well. So, you know, what we've tried to do in each of our live courses is pick something different. So you learn something different every time we're doing one, which builds up your confidence in what you're doing and your skill set as well. So it's really good, isn't it? I've done mine, Karen.
I think we should have done a competition. Who can get their lights up the quickest? I have got my cover on though, to be fair.
I haven't done that bit yet.
You think we'd be really super speedy at this now, wouldn't you? I think it's because I don't know why we're not doing it properly tonight. Oh yeah, you're right, I haven't put my bulb in, so jumped ahead there, didn't I?
Okay, so the lights are up, that's one job done.
And then ourselves.
This is what we use to do our close-ups, and then on here is the laptop, where we can see everybody and see everybody working, and we stop, don't we, in between.
We switch between the 2 cameras actually.
Yeah.
So we talk to the camera and face people from the laptop, but the phone that we use is just basically to do the close-up work and to make sure everybody can see properly. So as we said, we're doing the bouquet wrapping tonight. So we just make sure we've got everything ready for the class. We're not going to actually do anything now because we're going to walk everybody through it step by step. So I'm just going to get the tissue paper out that we need.
And I thought I would just show you the cakes that we've made, which are absolutely beautiful. And these are what we're going to be wrapped into the 12 cupcake bouquet.
So these are what everybody's been making, isn't it, over the last 4 sessions. So first session they made the cakes and the buttercream with us, and then they've been piping these over the last 3 sessions. I'm going to leave that tissue out to show, so we can kind of show them how we buy it, and that is a good helpful tip. And I think I just need to get the cellophane, so I'll just go and grab that.
And I'll make sure this is set up. So I have to remember this is off of Bluetooth because I am actually deaf and I wear hearing aids. And if I don't take this off of Bluetooth, then it all goes through my ears and no one else can hear it apart from me. Right, so I've done that.
So just to check, got the cellophane, got the tissue paper, got the cups, got the sellotape dispenser, got the stapler, got the bow, scissors.
Scissors, that's it, so that bit's done.
So we've got all of our materials ready, we've got our cakes ready, got the laptop. So what we'll do now is we'll just set up the Zoom call, make sure we'll start the call and start the class, but we won't let anybody in until the start time. But we check all the settings, we make sure the audio is good, make sure the visuals are good, check the lighting. So we're just going to do that now.
So we are all set up, ready to go. So we hope you enjoy watching what goes on behind the scenes. We're going to let people in shortly and we'll show you what happens thereafter.
Don't forget about it.
31 people.
Okay, so that's that. Right, do you want to let everyone in?
Ready? Where's the admit all button? Oh,
That's it.
Hi everyone.
Hi, happy Thursday.
It's gone quick. I bet this week has really flown by.
Every week is flying by. It's quite scary anyway.
It really is.
Hope
Really
everyone's
is.
well. We're not going to start properly. We're going to give people a few more minutes to come in. Yep, a few more come
A few
in.
more coming now.
Luckily, the heat has broken a little bit in the UK, isn't it? And it absolutely poured down today.
Oh, did you see it? I had to go and shut all the windows upstairs.
I know,
So I've
it's
got
all
glass
coming in.
windows, yeah, it's all coming in. But yes, it came down. My grass definitely needs it.
Oh, it's not really like grass, is it?
It's
It's just
straw.
dried straw. Mm.
Yeah. There's just a few more people coming in, so we'll just keep admitting people in just for a couple more minutes. And hopefully you've all had a good week and you're all ready for this evening. This is the most exciting part, is wrapping this into a lovely bouquet.
Right, it is just gone 7, so should we start the record? I'm just going to do that and then we will get going.
We'll keep an eye out for anybody else that comes in.
I'm always
Recording in
worrying
progress.
that this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Right, so we are now properly ready to start. So welcome everybody. Very exciting week, 5th week, where you get to finalise your project and put everything together. So hopefully you're all ready to go, or if not, maybe you're watching tonight and are going to do your piping and catch up. This will give you everything you need to know to get your bouquet assembled and wrapped professionally.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's very, very exciting. We love this week, don't we, Karen?
We certainly do.
It's so good.
So the first thing we want to tell you is we're going to go through what you need tonight. If you haven't already got your cakes out of the freezer, go and grab them now, okay? You just need them a little bit defrosted slightly, and they will defrost slightly in sort of, 10 minutes or so. So while we're nattering and getting our tissue paper ready and our cup structure ready, your cakes will just be softening up a little bit. I think otherwise, if you try and do it when they're totally frozen, they can be quite difficult, and obviously the buttercream is more brittle, so it hasn't got as much give in it, and so bits can snap off if they're like sticking out.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
kind of thing.
And it's just easier to get them into the cups because then they'll just sort of mould into them. And if they're frozen, you can't then mould them around. So it does make it a little bit easier.
So go grab your cupcakes out of the freezer if you haven't already. You will also need your tissue paper. your cellophane, a pair of scissors, what else? A sellotape, ideally in a dispenser, will make it much easier for you, and a stapler and your paper cups. Everything that was listed that you needed for week 5 is what you should have in front of you, ready to go. So we'll just give everybody a minute to go and grab their cakes and get everything ready, so you're not going to miss anything when we start doing the demonstration. Okay, should we just check the chat as well? Oh no,
yeah. So I was going to show you this. So you would have all received this in your email. This is brilliant, this guide, because this is going to show you where to place your cakes in what order to give you that beautiful finished look. So it's really handy if you can print it off, and then you can put it in your file with all your cakes, and it's just something to refer back to anytime you want to make another cupcake bouquet.
So just to confirm, this was sent with the link that was sent out just a couple of hours ago. So it will be your Zoom link reminder email. Doesn't matter if you haven't got it to hand tonight, because we're going to be telling you exactly where to put everything. But you know, it is handy to have to refer to, and we will be having it in front of us so that we can talk you through it. And then, as Michelle said, if you're putting it together on your own, you don't need to watch the whole video. You've just got this handy guide that you can just you can use to put everything in the right place.
Yeah, really handy to keep.
Okay, so I think hopefully everybody's got everything ready. We'll just have a quick look in the chat just to make sure there's no questions that we need to answer straight away. What have we got? We've got your glasses.
I'll use my glasses. Quick question. Do you stalk for your buttercream?
Oh no, absolutely not.
No. I use butter. Yeah.
Butter.
So salted or unsalted, depending on what you'd like. Yes, it's definitely butter.
Yeah, you can use stalk to make your sponge, but you need proper butter for your buttercream.
Claire's just come back from your holiday. We're very
jealous.
Nice
holiday, yes. I feel like we need another one. What else have we got? What size cellophane? Right, we're going to talk you all through that in just 1 second. So I think that is all of the questions answered for now. Everybody's in. So I think we'll get going. Okay, let's just move this over. Oh, you do that and I'll go and get myself in position.
So Karen's just going to go and get herself ready. Size of the tissue paper that you've got, and then Karen's going to show you how to then cut it. So I'm just going to transfer it over to Karen. Okay, we're just going to replace that, and then Karen's going to explain to you and go through all those details.
Right, just need to do something there. There we go. Right, okay, so what we're going to do first is sort out our tissue and our cellophane. So I'm going to go through with you the sizes, everything we're using this evening. So first of all, I have got some tissue paper, okay? Now this comes either in, we buy it in a ream of tissue, and I can show you what that looks like, because I've got that here. So it's a big packet, and it sort of comes like this. And I think you get, I think it's quite a lot of sheets in here, maybe 200 odd, isn't it? Something like that. Or you can buy it on a roll, and it'll just be all rolled up, and I think you get 48 sheets on there. That's pretty standard in the UK. So you should have now 4 square sheets of tissue paper and 12 small squares of tissue paper. 2 centimetres or an inch all the way around, so not too much. Just quite a small amount actually. You can do what you want though. If you want to try it with more cellophane and see what that looks like, we prefer to keep it quite close in size to the size of the tissue paper, because sometimes if you have it too big coming up the size, it can overwhelm the cakes, and obviously the most important bit is the cupcakes, and you want to be able to see those properly. So I'm going to just line that up with the bottom corner of the cellophane. And then the cool thing about the spotty is you then can follow a line of the spots when you're cutting your cellophane. So I'm just going to use my scissors to cut up following the line of the dots, so I then don't have to worry about my cellophane being wonky the way I'm cutting it, because I'm just following the line of those spots. So I'm going to put that to one side now, and I'm just going to come over and see if anybody's got any questions, and then Michelle is going to take you through how you put the bouquet structure together. So hopefully you are all ready for the next bit, and I think Michelle's just checking if there's any questions.
A couple of people have asked, are they meant to be doing it with us, or are they just watching at this stage?
It's entirely up to you. We're doing it in
Nice
real
and
time.
slowly.
We're not going too quickly. We're trying to do it slow enough that if you want to do it tonight, you can do it with us, or you can obviously watch the replay. You can watch the replay, you know, as many times as you like. So it's entirely up to you. You don't have to do it tonight, but obviously it's quite nice if you do have a finished bouquet and we can all have a look and share our bouquets at the end.
Would be really nice.
So yeah, if you've got everything ready and you're able to follow along, then yeah, please do it tonight. That'd be amazing. Equally, if you have got your cakes in the freezer and you need them for something maybe in a week's time, so you don't want to put it together tonight, then that's absolutely fine as well.
Yes,
we had a lot of people like that done the courses before had something in mind that they wanted to use the cakes for, so they didn't necessarily put them all together tonight. Yeah, so it's up to you. Right. Okay. All good. Right. We're going to swap over now.
Yeah, this is exciting, this bit. Now for the last one. So your final rose is going to go in your empty cup. You put your tissue paper over the hole and put that in nice and slowly. And you can use your palette knife just to ease that down. Hopefully you've got all of your cakes in now. If you haven't, we'll just wait a moment. It looks so beautiful once you've put it all together, and you can see this pattern that we've made. So that's why this is really handy for you to have, because we're going to show you here which flowers go where. So remember, when you're making these yourself and you're using different flowers, just make sure that you have 3 maybe roses or whatever other statement flowers, and another 3 big ones, and then these other ones here can be smaller gardens that you can just fit in. So that is our finished beautiful bouquet. Absolutely stunning.
Hand claps, looks amazing.
Aww.
What is the bow called again, please?
It's a pull bow. They're 50 centimetres and they're pull bows. You can get them on eBay, you can get them on Amazon. So yeah, you can get them in loads of different colours, pinks, we like this sage green colour, it's beautiful. But you can get them in any colour as well, so they're just pull bows.
Linda's is rustic but so chuffed. Okay, what else? I'm just trying to see. Yeah, beautiful. Enjoyed this so much. It's my mum's 80th on Sunday. We'll be doing mine Sunday for husband's birthday.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that's so nice. I think what we'll do now is we're going to move the camera over so that we can see you, and actually we'll get everybody to perhaps hold the bouquets up, and if anybody wants to show us and tell us what they're going to use their bouquet for, that would be really lovely. And if anybody wants us to stop and have a little chat or ask any questions, then now is the time to do a little wave. Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. Colours look amazing.
So am I not squashed on the, this is the lid of my freezer.
Ah, yeah, sometimes that does happen. You might be better just getting like a cupcake box.
Yeah.
And putting them in there, and then obviously you'll have room and they won't get squashed so much.
But it's all learning.
Yeah, have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I really have. I actually bought it for my birthday.
Oh, what a lovely gift.
Yeah, really nice.
So is it not something you've done before?
No, never. So it's been really fun, thank you.
Oh, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. That's amazing. What have you liked most about it?
Honestly, the allocated time to sit and do it.
Yeah, I think that's what everybody loves. It's that kind of appointment to view, isn't it? And just to be taken through step by step and actually, finish it, rather than sort of buy these perhaps buy a video and think, oh, I must do that at some point.
And actually having I bought the box that you sent in the post, and so just having it all available.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, well, you've done so well. Where's your bouquet going? Are you gifting it, or are you going to eat it yourself?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure it's quite, I mean, it is giftable, but it's not, there's some that are a bit squashed. I need to go, I saved some white because I knew those bits were squashed, so I need to plump it up. Could I put it in the fridge?
No, so what the best thing you can, but obviously it's best not to, because what's going to happen is it will dry out the sponge. So it will be absolutely fine just sat at room temperature. So maybe just put a little bit of cellophane over the top of it. You know, just lay a piece of cellophane so you know you don't get anything on it, and then just put it in your coolest place. Obviously, if not under a window, like where the sun might go on it in the morning, and it will be fine for, you know, best eaten really between 2 or 3 days. If you're not gonna, because we've already refrozen these cakes once we've decorated them, best not to put it back in the freezer. But if you were piping them and then arranging them straight away, you could then put the whole thing back in the freezer and then store it until you needed it. But yeah, I think just keep it out somewhere cool, and then enjoy them within the next 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll just invite some people around for a cup of tea.
I think you will be surprised at people's reactions. I think, you know, you'll look at the bits that are squashed, but they won't. They will be absolutely blown away.
Thank you so much.
Take care, Penelope. Bye. Thanks for sharing that. Right.
So we hope you enjoyed our little sneaky peek behind the scenes of what we do in our live courses. This is the finished article. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
I think what's amazing about it is we did have a chat with people at the end, and everybody that we spoke to, they hadn't done anything like this before, and they were just absolutely overwhelmed and excited by what they'd created. And we are like proud parents, aren't we? Because we're so chuffed as well. Yeah. So if you'd like to have a go, we've got 2 new courses that we are about to do. These are online live courses. We have this beautiful autumn floral cake, so you learn how to make all of the flowers that are on this cake, more importantly how to put it all together, how to pipe them, and
make the dough,
make everything. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and we're continuing the autumn theme
with these gorgeous little minis here as well. So we get a lot of people ask us about mini cupcakes, so we have decided to do a live course. So, you know, please take a look at the details. They're on our website, and hopefully we look forward to seeing you and welcoming you to one of our classes very soon.
And keep tuned and keep subscribing for a new video drops every Friday, and I'm not sure what the next one is, but
We'll surprise you.
There will be one next Friday.